So here we are, and we are live, and I am doing the magic sticks right now. So if you missed yours, please rewatch the video to hear your message. I will tell you clearly when it is your turn. We are on Shelly P first. So Shelly, you are up first. And Shelly, your first 3 sticks, Shelly, are: it's much needed for you to take care of yourself, Shelly P. Shelly P, on Shelly P first. So Shelly P, your first stick is very important. Please, moderators, comment Shelly P up now. Shelly P, your first stick talks about it's important to take care of your personal needs, your physical needs, your emotional needs. It's very important to put you first, Shelly P. Very, very important to put yourself first. You have been abusing yourself in a certain kind of way. You've been overdoing something. The inflammation is very much inflamed. Something's very much inflamed, Shelly P. So really time to ice it, rest it. You've got to do things in moderation. You're pushing too much. Your second stick talks about somebody's returning in the month of September. Somebody is returning to you through communication, through contact, through text, through messages, but somebody is returning to you, Shelly P, one way or the other in September. Your last stick, Shelly, talks about somebody in the family is going to have surgery. Wonder who that could be, Shelly. This is talking about September, October. Somebody in the family, meaning or you, is going to have a surgery which will turn out okay. Coming up in around September, October is what it says. So that is for Shelly P. Next up is getpaypal.me. So whoever is getpaypal.me, getpaypal.me, your first stick talks about stop looking for answers through others. Stop looking for the answer through other people, through other people's behaviors, through other people's comments, through other people's reactions, through other people's behaviors. Stop looking for the answers through them, because the answers that you're searching for are already within you. Like, you already know the right answer. You already know what the next step is. You already know what you need to do. You already know what you need to cut out. Your second stick talks about nothing changes if nothing changes. So your angels are trying to say that you're asking for all this stuff. You're wanting things to change. You're wanting things to get better. But unfortunately, you're not putting any action to anything. Therefore, you're not getting the changes that you want. Because you can't just sit here and say, I want things to change. I just want things to change. You can't do that. You must, in fact, put action to it. Show the universe that you're trying to create a change. Show the universe that you're trying to make ways happen. Okay? Your last stick talks about it's going to take work. All right? Your angels are talking to you. These angels are having conversations with you right now. They're telling you things are going to take work. Things aren't going to come so easily. They're also talking about you being very tired and overwhelmed with a lot of things. You're frustrated because you haven't seen the results that you've been wanting to see. But unfortunately, until you put some work in, some real work in, you're not going to see the results you're looking for. You've got to make the change first, and then I promise you the angels are saying things will fall, spiraling very quickly to change for you in a better way. Okay, that's 2 of you done. That is Shelly P, done. And that is getpaypal.me, done. Now you're on Tammy W. I don't know, Barb, because I'm on here right now. So I always do the first 4 or 5, and then I'll go back and check again. So be patient with me, you guys. I put the video up quite a while ago. You had plenty of time to get your payments in. So be patient, and I will check, all right? I'm not going to stop in between the readings and find out who paid next. I will get a list of 5 more people and put that up as well. So then you'll know when your turn is. Right now, no, Barb, you are not in the first 5 people. You're not in the first 5 people. But I'm sure that you're in the next 5 people. So just a few minutes, and I'll be right with you. All right? Just a few minutes, and I'll be right with you. All right, Tammy W, Tammy W, Tammy W. So Tammy W., it talks about anonymous phone calls or getting unexpected phone calls, getting an unexpected message. Something's coming through for you, waiting on a call, somebody going to contact, communicate, connect with you. That's coming today. Your next stick talks about letting go is difficult, but it may be needed for a short time. Letting go is difficult, but it may be needed for a short time. All right. So the stick says, do you hear me? And then it says faith. So faith is giving you a message saying, do you hear me? Don't lose the faith in the situation. Don't lose your faith in the situation. And this little timeout, this little break that you're needing is going to be both beneficial for you and for the other person. This break is definitely much needed to give you a minute to exhale, to breathe, to do you, to focus on you for a minute. Allow the other person to do what it is they need to do. There's things that are being set in front of them that have to be taken care of. That's on them. They got to handle that. But you'll hear about it. You'll know the outcome. They'll tell you what's happening. So that's coming. All right, Miss Tammy. Leslie, you're up next. And then Bobby S. And then I will tell you the next group of people. So Leslie, it's time to separate wants from needs. Time to separate wants from needs. Time to focus on what's here and now, what you're dealing with now, what's going on in the present. However, do not look back or reflect on something from the past. Focus on what you're trying to accomplish right now, the goals that you're trying to reach right now. You're going to be working your butt off, so to speak. You're going to be making the income that you wanted. You're going to be satisfying things. Don't be afraid to do full-time and school part-time. Don't be afraid to push yourself a little harder, a little harder. Social time will come in later. Right now, it's important to make your money and save your money. Your second stick talks about a secret will soon be told to you. A secret will soon be told to you. This secret is going to be about somebody's feelings or emotions. Finally, somebody's going to come forward to let you know how they truly feel about you, let you know that they've been thinking of you in their way. They may not come out directly and say, oh, I just been dreaming about you, or I just been thinking about you all night. They're not going to do that, but they're going to come to you and talk to you and say things that are going to make sense. Like, I'm interested. I care. I worry. I'm thinking of you. You crossed my mind. Oh, I saw you yesterday. I thought of you yesterday. So that's coming up. Your last stick talks about, somebody knows that they did choose the wrong person. And this feels like an ex-partner. Somebody talking about choosing the wrong person. And they keep wanting to get a look into what your life's like now. Somebody's kind of wanting to peek in and see what's going on with your life right now. This could be your ex driving by, paying attention to you, coincidentally running into you, not coincidence, but trying to find out just what they're missing. What did they actually lose on, because they're not happy with what they're going on with right now. They're not happy with who they're with right now. Alexa P. Not you. Cancel. Alexa, cancel. Ugh. All right. Alexa P. So, somebody may have just wanted to upset you. Somebody may have been pushing your buttons, so to speak, trying to irritate you, agitate you, kind of get you to argue. Somebody wants to argue with you. Some people like to argue because they like to make up. I know, sounds crazy, right? But some people do like to argue. They like to try to just get you going. That gets them going. So that's what that's about. Your dreams are going to explain a lot, your next stick says. Your dreams are going to give you some answers that you've been looking for. It's almost like you're getting very spiritual now, or you're getting into the spiritual realm. And it also could be because of this Lion's Gate coming, you're going to feel a bigger connection between yourself and where the veil is. So trust me when I tell you, spiritual messages are going to come in your dream within the next week, or for the whole next week. Your last stick comes up and talks about trusting your gut with a situation, knowing whether or not that person is being honest with you or real with you, or whether they're just trying to fool around again, just use you, have a one-night stand, or fool around. Be careful. I feel like this person's coming towards you with some deception. So be really careful of that. All right, Bobby S. Bobby S. We are on Bobby S now. All right, Bobby S. Bobby S. All right, Bobby S. So somebody is an enabler around you, somebody who is kind of feeling for you or having emotions about you or really worried about you or caring for you. Somebody's definitely very close to you, wanting to help out, wanting to show you that there's a way, like a portal, to get an answer. There is an avenue for you, and there's something that you're going to experience through doing something new. Your second stick talks about you try, but you just can't let something go. You can't give up on a situation. You can't walk away from it. You don't know how to lose feelings for it. You don't know how to stop loving. You don't know how to stop caring. You're not sure even how to stop wanting this particular person. But the angels are going to try to help you to show you what's better on the other side if you let go of something. Your last stick talks about the answer is already within you. The answer you already know. The answer is right in front of you. It is clear as day. If you're not seeing the answer, if you're not watching for the clock saying 444 or 222 or 333, you're going to see that. That will give you your confirmation that what you're thinking, what you know to be real, is in fact real. You have an extra stick today, Bobby, that talks about you got to get real. You got to stop the BS that's going on. You got to get real and stop the BS that's going on. Know that if somebody wants to do something, they're going to create the actions and they're going to make it happen regardless of the situation or circumstances at hand. The person is going to go out of their way to make sure that they can make it clear to you how they feel. Don't accept anything else. The excuses are getting old. That's what I hear. All right, looking up the next batch. Barbie, let's see if you're in here. Yeah. Shoot. All right, wants me to start over. I'll start over. All right, coming up, you guys, 1 second. Thank you, Teardrops. Thank you, Lindsay. Why does it say it's wrong? Shoot. It's right there. It ain't wrong. All right, Catherine Miller, I see you. All right, I see Denise. All right, Misty. Who else do I see? Who came in first? All right, so I see Misty, Denise, and Catherine. Barb 64, I don't see your payment. Barb 64, unless you're under getpaypal.me, I don't see your payment. And getpaypal.me was done first. Or second. Second. Getpaypal.me was done second. So Barb 64, where are you? Barb 64. Okay, Tammy, I see you. But I don't want to do them together. I don't want to do them together. So we'll put you in this second batch now, Tammy. Put you in the second batch. Okay? Yeah, I'm working on the new list now. The new list is Misty, Denise, Catherine. Misty, Denise, and Catherine. I don't see Barb. Barb commented that she sent a payment, but I don't see it. Barbie 64. I don't see it. Barbie 64. Teardrops, let her know that her payment's not showing up. Unless she's under. Which she's not showing up as Barbie 64 is not showing up. All right. So Misty. Misty. So Lindsay, it's Misty, Denise, and Catherine. Perfect. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, baby girl. All right. Barbie 64, your payment's not showing up. Not yet. Sometimes PayPal takes a little longer depending on your form of payment, so we'll check it again. All right. Misty. Oh, shoot. Okay, Misty. Misty, you're missing out on somebody's loyalty. Somebody's needing to show loyalty. They're not doing that. You have somebody around you who might be showing some interest, but they're not showing loyalty. They're not showing like being like faithful or true to just you. They're showing that they're in a mixed, which means they're sharing a little bit of energy with you, a little bit of energy with somebody else. So this person is not quite ready, Misty, to be all in one. They're not signing up for that yet. Not yet. Your next stick talks about, okay, it says, didn't you already go through this? But what it's asking is, how much more energy or time are you going to keep putting into this particular person? Misty, get rid of the, even though it's good to have faith and hope, and I get that, but it's important for you to understand somebody's answers. Listen to the person that you're talking to, Misty. This person that you're interested in. If they're not responding, there's your answer. If they are responding, listen to exactly what they're saying, because it's kind of like it's what they're not saying where you're going to get the message. What they're not saying. I feel like your anxiety has taken over. It's important to go for walks as often as possible, dealing with this anxiety. Panic attacks, things of that nature, walk. Take a bottle of water with you and walk. As much walking as you can do. It will eventually tire you out so you won't be so anxious. I also get, Misty, you have an extra stick that talks about somebody stalking or watching. Somebody is definitely stalking or watching. They're paying attention. They want to see what you're doing or who you're doing that with. Somebody's also wondering if you're seeing somebody else. So pay attention, because somebody's getting jealous around you. Somebody's getting very jealous around you. Barbie 64. So yours was done second. You'll have to replay the video to go back. It was Shelly first. You were second. So under that PayPal name that you used, getpaypal.me was done number 2. So you can play that back. All right, now I'm on Denise. Denise G. Denise G. Mix them up. We don't want the same messages. Mix them up. Okay. Haha. Misty, you're good, right? So we're on Denise. Denise, what they told you was only a half truth. What somebody said to you was only a half truth. What went on in a situation was only half of it. You don't know the other half of it. Trust me. You think you got it all down pat, or you think you know the story, or you think you know what happened or the details, but you don't know the half of it. Somebody's really hiding a big thing from you. Ooh. Somebody wants your financial help. Somebody may be leaning on you, Denise, to help them out financially. Somebody who's more than capable to raise the money themselves or to get the money together themselves. But somebody might be trying to guilt you, manipulate you, trick you into doing something financially for them. Do not lend any money this week to anybody. Your last stick talks about, it says, remember what you promised them, but the angels are also saying, remember what you promised yourself. Remember when all this started out. Remember when you didn't want to get involved again. Remember when you didn't want to go through all the drama again. Remember when you didn't want to deal with bullshit. Remember when you were tired of being lied to or cheated on. Remember. So you have to be more choosy. You have to set up boundaries. You have to set up a limit where somebody needs to actually reach that limit in order to even get the opportunity to spend time with you. Because somebody truly either disrespected you or somebody truly disappointed you. And because of that, they have to work harder to get back. All right. Hey, Misty, I hope you got to hear yours. I had just done yours. You're going to have to play it back. I hope you got to hear yours. I just did yours. And now I just completed Denise. So that's Tammy's. Tammy's next. So that was Misty. and Denise, and then Tammy, and then Catherine Miller. So Tammy, round 2. Tammy, round 2. All right, Tammy. Your first stick talks about it's not going to be as long as you think. It's going to be actually quite quick and easy. Something's going to come through fast. The system's getting tired of the same shit. It's tired of the loop around, loop around, loop around. The system's not understanding what exactly is causing the same thing over and over. They're definitely chalking it up to mental instability. So there's something going to be handed out there, or handled that way. Number 2 comes up. Love and money is coming in. Love is coming in and money is coming in. So love is going to be coming back the way it's supposed to. Listen, I think this time is a lot different than it's been in the past. I think that the way that they're expressing themselves or wanting to be around you is a lot different. But I also think, yeah, they still got a shady side, and the shady side is still part of the affected side from the medicines, from the self-medications, from all of that. So that part will end up, that part will end up probably justifying itself. But I feel like you can't really get away from this shady side of him because of the fact that it's part of him. Right now, it's like all he knows. He knows that how to act right, and he knows how to treat you right, and he knows how to be right. But at the same time, he knows how to be a survivor. He knows what he's got to do to survive. And you have to be careful, because sometimes there's a fine line between being in love with you and wanting what they want. Being in love with you and the line versus what they want. So be careful, because he's always going to take care of his own needs first. No matter what, he's always going to look out for his own needs first. Your last stick talks about maybe you've had enough, because it says, haven't you had enough yet? Haven't you had enough yet? How much loyalty and dedication are you going to keep putting into this where they're not? You're the one who's being consistent. You're the one who's being 100% loyal and faithful. You're the one who's trying so hard. You're the one who's never quitting. So let's take a step back for a minute, Tammy. Although you can love this person, and you may always love this person, being with them may not be your true answer right now. Right now, you might need to experience another relationship, another friendship, at least somebody else to hang out with, somebody else to just talk normal with, somebody else where you don't have to deal with problems. You can just enjoy the moment of an event, of a play, of a movie, of the ocean, of a park, of a theater, whatever. But you need to do something, not cheat, not sleep with somebody else, but spend time with somebody else. That's pretty much what you're needing to do, because that will show you how you're supposed to feel. And then you'll be able to see when you're with him how he makes you feel. And then you're going to compare the two. That'll help you to know what you want better. All right, Catherine Miller, you are up. Catherine Miller. Catherine Miller. Catherine Miller. All right, Catherine Miller, your first stick says you've been strong for so long. You have really held your head up above water for so long. You've also tried to put up with either thieves around you, or liars around you, or manipulators around you, people kind of wasting a lot of time around you, and people that don't even deserve to be where you are, whatever that means. Your second stick comes up and talks about, it's time to pamper yourself for a change. It's time to really just focus on you. The relationship's not going where you thought it was. The person's not acting as if they're really interested. They do it on their own time, meaning that when it works for them and it's convenient for them, sure, they're around, they'll hang out, whatever. But when it's something else offered, or when they're more interested in something or someone else, they'll go that way. So you know what? It's like they think they're doing you a favor. So you know what? Cut them off. Your last stick talks about you just keep waiting for them to change. And it's true. You keep waiting for something to happen, something to get better, something to work out for you. So you're definitely going to have to find out what's going on there. Barbie, I already know that. You've already been done. You're going to have to replay it. Is something wrong with the computer? I don't know what's the matter, Barbie. I'll text you later and tell you the same thing to rewatch this, because you were done, the second person done. Moderators, please type that Barbie 64 was done. She was number 2. She has to replay it. Please, moderators, please, please. Oh, something's scratching my back here. All right. Renata and Monique. Renata and Monique. Renata. Renata and Monique. Renata. Maybe you need some more time. Maybe you need some more time. Maybe you need more time to look at something, stand back a little bit and look at something. Because even though you're liking this person, even though you're wanting to be with this person, even though this person does want to be with you, the fact remains that they're not doing anything about it. So you need to go on plan B. We need to get to plan B, Renata. We need to get to plan B. Plan B is working on you, your finances, your job, your career, your business, all that. Plan C is going to be removing yourself from this person who's already around you. That is your only way to get yourself free, to have the opportunities for more blessings to come from the universe. Your second stick talks about start by loving yourself enough. Stop wanting the material things. Stop wanting the material gain. Stop wanting the financial blessing to come from a person that is pretty much living like the devil, meaning that here's this for you, but you're going to give me that. Here's this for you, but you're going to give me that. No, you need to break that tie. You need to not take another dime. You need to break that tie. So your last stick talks about reaching for the stars. If you want the stars, if you want to be above the stars or with the stars, you need to start living that way by changing the people that you're associating with, finding a different job, finding a different place, cutting somebody off now where they need to be cut off. That's the only way you're going to be able to move forward. But I don't feel like you're ready or willing to let go of that financial cushion that you have right now. And with keeping that cushion, you're also going to keep a lot of stress, a lot of heartache, a lot of frustration. And it's not helping your self-esteem at all. It's not helping your self-esteem at all. Monique, you're up next. Monique. All right, Mo, let's see. All right, Mo. So getting the closure that you need, it says, getting the closure that you need. This person wanting to back off, this person wanting to take a different road, this person wanting a timeout, but this person's lying. This person doesn't want a timeout and they don't want to be on a different road. They just want to control the situation and they don't like the way that you act toward them, or they don't like the way that you're making them feel, or you're making them feel as if they're always doing something that's so awful when they are just a human. They are just a man being a man. And you know, some things that you do allow to get in your head or control you or make things even worse. So be careful with that. The next thing comes up is about legal battles or legal ramifications or something legal coming your way, something you're going to have to handle, but it is going to work out in your favor. So whatever this legal situation is, whether it's about work, whether it's about an injury, whether it's about your home, whether it's about marriage or divorce, whatever, it's going to work out in your favor. That's coming up in the month of August. Your last stick talks about you feel like something's missing. You just feel like you can't make sense of something. You can't get something to work. It just feels like you don't know how to figure it out. You're wanting to solve this mystery. You're wanting to get the answers that you desire. You're wanting them to give you the attention that you need, and you're wanting them to respect you. But at the same time, it's not working out the way that you planned. Something is going to change. There's going to be a drastic change coming up in the next week or so. When you get this drastic change, you're going to be able to realize that the balance is coming in and you're going to see something for what it really is. Then you may not want this person around. All right. So that's all I have for now. For those of you who participated, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed your magic sticks. I will be coming back on shortly. I will be offering Island Tarot reads. I will do them for $100 if you're interested. It will be $100 if you're interested. Island Tarot reads momentarily. Like, don't go anywhere. Come right back on. If you're interested, send your payment in and meet me here online. Be here for it. I need you here for it. Okay? All right. 2 and 2. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.